yesterday against Hull, a bit of a shock that we didn't see you in the starting lineup. What was your kind of reaction to that?
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed not to be in the starting team. I always enjoy playing football. Everyone wants to be playing football, so yeah, it was a bit of a shock. But there's a lot of players fighting for position in the dressing room. So when one gets in, it just shows that you've got to work harder to get yourself back into the team.
There's obviously a lot of things to play for still for Southampton, with Man City losing today. I think it's only 5 points behind the top four, so everything's still to play for in the final stretch.
Yeah, definitely. Man City, slipping points at Man United today, and there's still games and points to play for. And if we keep on performing well and trying to get the wins we can, hopefully we can try and get into that fourth spot.
It's been a great season for you, for club and country, which casts your mind back to last summer. It was obviously a time of a real change at Southampton. A lot of the players leaving, obviously a new manager in charge. Did you kind of think that you would come to this point of the season? Did you anticipate such a successful season?
Yeah, it was a bit of a concern, when once the players, all the players that were leaving, first team players and also the manager. But yeah, as soon as we got in the new manager and he showed his belief in the team, and he brought in players that adapted well to the Premier League. There was confidence in us that we could pull off a good performance in the league, and it shows today that we're doing well. Fifth in the league, and pushing for that top four spot.
Do you stay in touch with any of the guys, particularly the three that went up to Liverpool and now challenging for the top four as well?
Yeah, I've stayed in touch with a lot of the players that left. I mean, there's a few of them that play with in the England squad. So, whenever we ever get the call up, we always catch up and see how things are going.
Obviously, there's a lot of speculation about you personally as well and your future coming into the last year of your contract. Is there any news, any update on that situation?
Right now, I'm just focused on playing for Southampton. As I said, there's still lots of points to play for, and we're still pushing for fourth spot. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna focus on playing my football and let my agent sort out the contract.
It's the dream for you to play Champions League football.
Yeah, I think that's everyone's dream really. Everyone wants to be playing Champions League football. It's the biggest competition. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we could do it with Southampton.
I suppose it's testament to the progress Southampton have made, that people like yourself and James Ward-Prowse, you can't pick up a paper without reading a story about one of the really big clubs being interested. Testament to the progress the club's made. Yeah,
I mean, I'm flattered to be interested in big clubs. I mean, it shows that I'm doing well, and I've done a good season. So I'm just going to keep on putting in performances and trying to be the best player I could be.